What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to another episode of the Nonstop Review. I'm your host, as always, Devon, and joining me equally, as always, is Rick.
Hello, everyone.
Rick, we're starting a new season of regular show today.
We are. Season 3.
Exactly, we're on season 3. Things are... I mean, I'd say regular show has found its footing at this point. I think everyone should know what the general deal of the show is.
Yeah, like even characters I was not quite as happy with before, like I've grown to like a lot more.
Yeah, so you can say Muscle Man.
Yeah, looking at you, Mitch.
But yes, with that out of the way, those of you familiar with the show probably know that what we like to do before we jump in is very quickly, because Rick has seen very minimal of regular show, although I suppose that's not technically true anymore, given you've watched 2 whole seasons.
Yeah, I've seen 2 seasons, so I know generally the feel.
What we like to do is ask Rick what he thinks the plot, or the general plot of the episode will be, based solely on the title. So with that in mind, today, Rick, the episode is called Stick Hockey. What do you think is going to happen?
Okay, so normal hockey in America is ice hockey. However, there is normal hockey that is played on foot on the grass with sticks. I think the gang are going to start playing around with regular sticks and are going to set up a park-wide or a park faculty-wide mini league, and someone is going from the cast is going to discover this and go, no, you're making a mockery of the actual sport, do it properly or you're fired. And because that is the wording I'm using, I'm thinking it's Benson that gets too into it and too passionate, and he makes it into a bonding experience for everyone, where everyone actually starts taking the hockey seriously as like a sports anime version of regular show.
Rick, you were so far off track, and yet somehow you managed to still get a sort of plot point in the episode, so I'm going to give you 1 point, but it was very close to being a 0. Oh, by the way, guys, we're now scoring it out of 5.
Yep. From this season onwards, we're scoring out of 5.
Yeah, for each episode. So yeah, somehow, some way, you managed to claw it back.
We have 1 point, and it's probably for Benson.
Maybe. We'll see. Rick, do you want to tell the audience what they're doing today and to sync their watches?
Yeah, today we're doing regular show, Season 3, Episode 1, Stick Hockey. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh, Benson's VA recently shared a sketch they drew of Benson flipping someone off. It was quite funny.
Ah, kind of cool.
Is that not like... Shouldn't that be an existential crisis for Benson?
Yeah, because that's like his innards being chewed up and discarded.
Exactly. Yeah, so this is why you're completely wrong about the stick hockey part.
Okay, so it's basically the hockey version of a foosball table.
Yeah, stick football for the English folk. I suppose it's table football, isn't it?
Yeah. Table football for me, yeah.
It's weird how it's got a dome over it, isn't it?
Oh yeah, so that the puck doesn't get ping off and get lost. Like if this was at a bowling alley, then yeah, it would get lost.
Makes sense. Benson is absolutely right to be pissed in this scenario.
Yeah, not only that, but it is his.
That is more than reasonable.
That's way more than reasonable. That's giving away your positions for
Rigby, you animal.
Positions? Yeah. That bucket of gum makes me feel sick.
It should. Oh, bad show. On the one hand, I understand where Benson's coming from by saying that. On the other hand, you should at least give them the chance to fail.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is a bit rich, though, talking about trust when you're Mordecai and Rigby.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everyone ganging up on Benson. Yeah, just go buy it from the thrift store at this point.
Well, thrift store's essentially a charity shop, right?
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah. Sold it to a different thrift shop.
What's it going to be? I can't actually remember what it is.
Oh, foosball, yeah. Everybody does that as
well. Oh, why did that tickle me so much?
Oh, that's why they got the dome on it.
It was a pretty cool setup.
Yeah, Benson taking it far too seriously in the past.
If you don't stop annoying me, you're fired! Dude, that's not okay.
It's not, no. At least it was stopped when they pushed him out. I thought they were still within the park's, boundaries when they were doing that.
It's unclear.
Yeah.
The park is however big it needs to be during the scene.
That looked like Helsing's shop.
I don't know what that is.
It's the demonologist in Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh.
With all the shit around the shop, like a stuffed demon and all that.
What game are they even playing? Snap?
I assume so. Or Cheat or something.
Man, the cards they have in their hands have been inconsistent during every single scene shift, so it's been very. It was bugging me every single time.
Yeah, Pops had 3, and then he had 2.
Skips had 3
now
and then 1.
Skips has gone from 3 to 1.
On the bright side,
only one extra has appeared on the table.
Now there's 4.
Yeah, there was 3 when Skips had 3 in his hand, and now there's and now Pops has got them all.
Yeah, Pops. Well, not even though. Now, Rick, did you have Mortal Kombat on your list?
No!
That's not fair.
Tilt the thing and bash them with the sticks that come out, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, I don't know if you remember, but when they did come here in the first place, an arm got thrown out the fucking door.
Yeah, it did.
Benson Dono.
Yeah. Look at that leprechaun in the background. 2 of them. He's copy-pasted.
Well, yeah, everyone does that. It's cheating.
Yeah.
Dude, this backstory is unnecessarily dark.
It is. Oh, no.
Oh, my neck as your head gets chopped up is a great name.
Man, the Gum Apprentice.
That's fucking Muscle Man's voice actor.
Yeah, good old Yajirobe. I can't help but just, like, focus on the background characters.
Yeah, because it's just a pattern.
Yeah.
I mean, Mordecai and Rigby managed to get to the final, at least. That's pretty impressive.
They did. Is he going to cut the guy's head off?
I mean, you saw in the flashback he used to be a sensei.
Yeah, he did.
Look at that Lego piece.
What are you looking at, you hockey puck?
Dude, how shit are you that you start pissing away a 32-7 lead?
Yeah.
That's interesting, isn't it, that the ice hockey has a separate fucking control just for the goalkeeper? Whereas in foosball, it's just another stick.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's actually kind of cool. That they can, like, incorporate a different, what's this gladiators shit?
Kumite, that's what it is. I'm pretty sure there was a fucking Van Damme movie that was like this. With the whole, you know, ring of fire being on a fucking podium and shit. Alright, Rick, good talk.
Jeez, and yeah. Like I've never heard of a movie like that. However, I was just blown away by the multiform, like Tien Shin Han multiform technique.
Well, this is what I was telling you. Did you have Mortal Kombat on your list?
Yeah. Like what was the last time I played Mortal Kombat? Was like I've only ever owned Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance.
Oh, that's not a real Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I got a sneaking suspicion. Can you tell what the big gag's going to be at the end here, Rick?
They don't care about it anymore.
I'd be so pissed. Oh,
yeah,
God.
Absolutely. But so annoyed.
Like, I would absolutely fucking hate to work with Mordecai and Rigby ever.
Yeah. Of all the times Benson has been justified for, like, most of the episode, like, he was justified to believe that Mordecai and Rigby would behave the way that they normally do. He was justified to want to get rid of the thing because he knows that it's, a life ender. And, he was justified to not have bothered in the end.
Well, his hand was kind of forced because, let's not beat around the bush here. Benson did enter a life or death duel to prevent Mordecai and Rigby from being murdered.
Yeah, and also to erase the number one motivating factor in the entire regular show universe, the disapproval of Pops.
I wouldn't say that's the most motivating factor, but I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, if Pops disapproves, if it's a bad show, then that's a pretty good indicator that your life is not on the right track.
To be fair, Pops didn't say bad show this episode. I did while taking the piss, but
yeah, you did. But yeah, if Pops is basically saying that you should have trusted them, yeah, or because Skips said so as well. Like, Skips and Pops being on the same page happens quite often because they're normally both, correctly aligned, as it were.
Mm-hmm. That being said, we finally get the payoff from that thing I told you about ages ago, where we kept seeing that that stick hockey machine in the background of scenes in the entirety of season 2. So they foreshadowed it, but you didn't. Why would you think that was a foreshadowing moment? Isn't that the question, right?
Yeah. Like, it's the weirdest kind of, like, it's a nothing thing in the background, but since you know that it's there and you know that it pops up in the future, then you know that it's from the future.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, what do you think of the episode? This was the season opener, so I think it was a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's like a quintessential regular show episode in that it's a kind of like a Shaggy Dog story that starts.
No, stop it! You use that term far too often, and you almost always use it incorrectly.
Well, it's a story that doesn't matter by the end of it.
Well, because, yeah, but that's every Mordecai and Rigby show.
Yeah, like everything has gone back to the status quo by the end of the episode. I think the only exceptions to this are where like somebody's relationship status gets upgraded or changed.
I mean, this isn't even a Shaggy Dog story, because the purpose of the story was, hey, by the way, Benson has a past.
Yeah, so it gives us a bit of Benson world building. But yeah, I generally like the episode. How about you?
Yeah, I like the episode. It was a great dose of regular show bullshit, as I like to call it.
Yeah, like that's pretty much about what you can describe it as. Yeah.
Yeah, I love regular show bullshit. Do I think this episode was better than the karaoke episode? No, but that was the finale for season 2, and it was well deserving of its spot. In fact, I think I even told you that might be my favourite episode of regular show of all time. But you know, as a season opener, it's good. If you've never watched regular show before, this gives you a good idea of what bullshit you have to expect.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's get down to the rundown, shall we, Rick? Do you have a standout favourite moment?
I think it was when Benson just like revealed himself as, I'm gonna do it, as he just like comes into the fight club.
Yeah, the Kumite.
Because like his redemption moment for the episode after being a heel for the episode, and he's back on top as the best guy. How about you? Do you have a favourite moment?
Yeah, I think my favourite moment was probably the flashback where just so unnecessary, isn't it? Like, you're playing a game of fucking basically table football but slightly different, and you killed a guy. Like,
yeah, Gumbuddy got decapitated.
Doesn't even get a name.
Yeah.
All we know is dead, and it's all Benson's fault.
Yeah, he survived long enough to go, you said this would be fun, and dies.
And Benson had a giant fucking ancient monk hairstyle.
He did. He looked good with it.
I think just adding hair to Benson in general makes him look better, but hey-ho diddly-do. Let's get down to the actual important question of the episode, Rick. Do you have an MVP? Bear in mind, this is our first MVP award of the season.
Yeah, no surprises. It's going to be Benson. As much as he was basically a villain, Mordecai and Rigby basically did nothing other than be a unified front, whereas Benson had the arc of the episode, from being villain to savior to gag at the end of why do I even bother.
Yeah, there's not much else I can say, mostly because I agree with you. I'm also adding Benson to the MVP board. Opening episode, double awards for Benson. Like, it was a Benson episode. It would have been weird otherwise. And you're entirely correct. Mordecai and Rigby were just insufferable in this episode.
Yeah, absolutely. They were a pair of pricks. They just were there because it's a regular show episode.
I mean, yeah, they were definitely pricks, but let's not beat around the bush here. They were justified pricks.
Yeah, because they did do their job for a change.
Yeah. However, again, we both admitted it. Like, you can't blame Benson for thinking they'd fuck up, but he should have given them the chance to fuck up.
Yeah, as Skip says. But yes.
I thought you were going to quote Skips, that's why I stayed quiet, so...
No, you should have at least done the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that does it for today. That's episode 1 of season 3 in the books. Join us again next week for more regular show.
Yeah, bye everybody.